Come on, Dean. Good.
We did it!
Hey. Come on, Macy. Good. How would my coaches and teammates describe me? I think that they describe me as quiet but determined. At practice, I'm never the person that's like talking a lot and telling stories. I'm normally the one that's just kind of sitting back and listening. I tend to be really focused. I don't like to distract myself because I'm really nervous that like my coach is going to yell like full out like any minute. And so I like to be calm and reserved and work on my breathing, so if we do a full out, I'm prepared and I'm not as scared, and I'm like totally focused on it. I think they'd say I'm really determined because I'm pretty competitive. I like to win, and so this past year on my team, I was always the one that was making sure that I was texting our stunt group chat and saying, "Hey, we're gonna go to the gym this week. We're gonna go an extra time outside of practice to work on our stunts." I was always the one that started that conversation and was like, "Let's find a time and let's go and let's get it done," because I wanted us to be really good, and it worked. I mean, the extra practice times, our stunt was looking better and better every week. Our coaches noticed and the team noticed that we ended up being one of the better stunt groups whenever we would try. So I think they just describe me as calm but focused, and that I'm a hard worker, and I'm really friendly with everybody. I like to make friends with everyone on the team because I think a team with a strong bond is one of the best ones. I think the strongest teams are always friends, and they're not like broken into little cliques or groups. What is one important lesson I've learned during my time as an athlete? I think the most important lesson I've learned is to have grace with yourself and with others. Whenever a team's made up of so many people, everyone's lives are different. There's always so many different things going on outside of cheer, outside of practice. And there's always so many things going on during practice as well that sometimes you don't know what's going on in other people's lives. You kind of focus on your own. And it's really easy, I think, to just like focus it on yourself and be like, "Oh my God, I'm so tired. I don't want to be at practice. I really don't want to go full out." But you have to realize that other people feel the same way, and you just have to extend grace towards them, especially on a team sport where, any one thing messes, one stunt fall messes up, what happens to the entire team. And I just don't think you can't let yourself get too down on that. You have to be like, okay, we had a stunt fall, and that's okay. Obviously it's not what we wanted, and it's not what we've been training to do, but accidents happen. You never know what happened. If it wasn't your own group, you don't know what happened to make that stunt fall. It could have been something that could have been prevented. It could have just been an accident. It happens. And so I think it's important on a team sport, especially to just extend grace towards your teammates. Don't get mad. It's really easy to get upset and mad at them, but ultimately you need to work together with them and be kind and let them know that you love them and your teammate, and you're going to support them. And, even if a mistake's made, it's not the end of the world, because I know that I would want that kind of grace extended towards myself too if I ever make a mistake, because I try really hard not to, and I don't like to often make mistakes, but we're humans, and that's just something that happens.